My dear friends in the United States of America, I am Nikhil Sablania making this video from New Delhi, India, that is Bharat. Many of you don't know the another name of India, and the name of India is Bharat. Today I am very much hurt seeing over 100 people from my country deported from your country, United States of India, in the shackles and chains. Is this the country who is promoting democracy? Is this the country who has become the voice for human rights? I am asking this from all my friends, the common citizens of United States of America. I am asking this from the President, Mr. Donald Trump. I am asking this from Barack Obama, the ex-president of the United States of America. Are we of such a level that you want to treat our people like slaves? And what message you have given to the world? The message which you have given to the world, and I am sorry to say that despite all your efforts in the humanitarian arena, in the technology, you have given a message that you are an imperialist nation, and all your technology, all your development, all your humanitarian works, and all your things have been in the fashion, in the way they are a road to the imperialism of United States of America. You think that by becoming an imperial power you would be able to dominate the world, but I would like to tell you the truth that during Second World War, every month 50,000 Indian people, the people of Bharat, were recruited to the armies of United States of America and Britain. So in 5 years of the Second World War, over 30 lakh people, that is over 3 million people from India, were taken in your army for your security. You are not able to fight alone against the imperial powers, against Hitler. And we were there, we and people from Africa and from many other nations. And we went there for you to save United States of America, to save England. And what price we have got? That today, in the year 2025, you are deporting our people in chains and shackles. Is this the price of those 3 million people from India and other parts of the world who fought for you against Hitler, against Germany, against Japan? Your population is not even 1/4 of the population of India. We are a great nation. We were a great nation, and we will remain a great nation. We are feeding 1.5 billion of population. Our area is almost 1/4 of your area. Our area is almost 1/4 of China. Our area is 1/7 of Russia. But our population from the 7 billion people in the world is 1.5 billion, and we are proud that we can feed 1.5 billion people. However, your country, United States of America, by our figures, have 35 crore people. that is 350 million people. Only that much population you can't feed. And all the people who are ruling United States of America, either through their governments, either through their factories, either through their capitalism, that country where you rule doesn't belong to you. You are from Europe and your home is Europe. Now you ask for visa from us. Do you have the visa to rule America? Do you have the passport to come over there? Did you take permission of the people of the Native Americans? And the world must know that out of that 300 million population of United States of America, the Native Aboriginal people are just 10 million. 10 million out of 350 million, and that doesn't constitute even 1% of the population of the Native Americans. Now I ask you, Mr. Donald Trump, why their population is so low? Why their figure is so less? Our population is 1.5 billion people, and because we had a bigger population, we saved United States of America in the Second World War. Now I ask the film producers in the United States of America, you have made so many films on the sacrifices of your own white-skinned people. How many movies you have made on the sacrifices of Indians, of other nations like African nations? Have you made any movies on us? Have you made any movies on our contribution to England, the England which made United States, the England which made New Zealand, the England which made Australia, Canada? The people not only in the United States but also in Canada and Latin America, in the South America, the all European people. Now I ask you, do you people have right in those countries? The people in New Zealand and Australia from Europe, do you have people to rule those countries, to live in those countries? That is the question of history, and history must answer. And I'm sure that the enthusiasts in history must go into the history books and find the reality of what has happened to the native people of those areas. Today I am hurt seeing my countrymen coming in the shackles, in the chains, chains in the hands, chains in the palms, chains in their legs, chains in their waist. Is this the price of the Indians who are working in the IT sector in America? Is this the price of the doctors who went from India to serve the villages in America? This is what the people of United States of America have to answer. And I ask the people, the common citizens of the United States of America, they must ask their government that you deport people, you deport hundreds or just mere thousands of people, but why these nations like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, who are feeding over 2 billion people, they have capacity to take you. We have always welcomed you. We have always given space to other people. You ask the United States of America what they did with Tibet. They gave a promise to Tibet that if China will occupy Tibet, they will come and help the Tibetan people. What did they did? What did they do with Tibet? When China occupied Tibet, Tibet was asking help from United States of America. They said, we will send you help, but they never sent any help. And China occupied Tibet. Today it is because of the occupation of Tibet that China has become a superpower. Today, it is because of the occupation of Tibet and Mongolia that China has access to the raw materials required for the new technologies. But who gave support to Tibet? We gave support to the Tibet. We gave support to the Dalai Lama. We gave support to the ruined nation. Today, there's a government of Tibet in exile, and it's because of India, not because of United States of America. You, my dear friends in America, you ask your government why the whole manufacturing of United States of America has moved to China and why the IT sector moved to India. If you want jobs in IT, if you want jobs in manufacturing, then deportation or tariffs are not the solution. You ask your government to bring the whole IT sector over there. You ask the government to bring whole the manufacturing sector over there. Let your country manufacture your own products, your own commodities. Let your country do all your IT work at yourself. We would be happier. We have sustained, we will sustain. Without all this, China will also sustain, India will also sustain. If you read the book Wealth of the Nations by Adam Smith, and the owner of Microsoft, Mr. Bill Gates, says that it is one of his favorite books. In that book, Adam Smith has wrote that India and China were superpowers 300 years ago. So we were superpowers by our own efforts, by our own indigenous industries. You can take away your technology, you can take away all your companies, not the companies of United States, but the companies of Britain, England, the country companies of Canada. Take your companies. You ask your politicians over there, bring back all the manufacturing from China. Why the your manufacturing is happening in China? That will give more jobs to my American friends. That will give more jobs to my friends in Canada. Bring bring those companies back into America. You are buying fruits and vegetables from Mexico. Why? Cultivate your own fruits and vegetables. If you read that book Wealth of the Nations says how your own industries were ruined even during 18th and 19th centuries, because Britain decided that they will use your agricultural products and not allow your engineering products. So your engineering and technology industries, they developed in the much later period till you got independence. So my dear friends in United States of America, I tell you an interesting thing. When your government wanted doctors in the villages of America, they didn't get the enough doctors. It was in 60s, and we sent our doctors. Our doctors were sent by our policies that we allow people to go and help there in the villages of United States of America. And don't forget the 3 million soldiers even in the Second World War, and there were millions of Indian soldiers fought in the First World War for your country. So we are either in India or either in United States, we are one people of this earth. Then why this thing is happening? You call us poor? No, we are not poor at all. We are super rich because we feed 1.5 billion of people. And you can't feed hundreds or thousands of people from other countries? Shame on you, I would say. Please open your heart, open your mind, look at the history books. What is the history? You have built United States of America not by yourself. Firstly, it was not your land. You occupied that land. Secondly, there are efforts of thousands of people to make that America. So I am Nikhil Sablania from New Delhi, India. I didn't want to hurt anyone, but these were the words I wanted to say because I am hurt. Seeing my people deported from United States of America. I won't say in the language of Mr. Trump that USA will have to face the repercussions because that's not my attitude. But I would say certainly, and I have to, in the strong words, that if tomorrow something happens like Second World War, then don't expect us to come for your help. Thank you very much.